A wonderful surprise. During early morning, a large herd of impalas is passing my campsite. They don't seem to mind my presence. They are probably used to campers who do not bother them. My generous donation from my morning muesli seems to only attract hornbills. Here a red-billed hornbill with an immature offspring. The young bird seems to tire quickly from the feeding and lies down to rest a bit. Bradfield's hornbill is the largest of them and chases the other hornbills and birds away. An impressive bird call sounds across my campsite. Another day in the game viewing lottery. Whether one wins the jackpot can only be decided by tonight. But as always, we remain optimistic and do our best to drive around and spot whatever is around and film whatever comes in front of the lens. The water catchment area of the Okavango Delta lies in the mountains of Angola, approximately 1,000 kilometers away. Rainfall there has been excessive during the past season. So much though that the game viewing area did not have time to dry up as usually observed during September. This did not allow, in contrast to previous visits, to only driving along the river. It is somewhat ridiculous. Some people seem to only have come to this area to spot lion. When I stop somewhere, somebody pulls up next to me and asks whether I perhaps film at the moment some lion. Joch, as if there's nothing else to see here. There are so many mammals, so many birds, crocodiles, hippos and so on. Now it has to be a lion. And that is somehow a paranoia. Yes, one can hear the lion roaring at night, but during the day they are in thick bush sleeping. That's what lions do 20 hours a day. A reedbuck ewe is feeding peacefully together with its young one. Among the creatures along the river are also rare sightings like this black-lined plated lizard. A bachelor herd of impala rams. They are the ones who lost the fight for breeding rights of large harems of females and stay together for protection. Kudus are considered members of the spiral-horned antelopes. Here are two which need to still grow for a number of years until the horns reach the dimensions of an adult bull. All over the place one can observe different animal species peacefully moving about side by side. The gait of a giraffe looks gracious. The red-billed oxpeckers are excited about feeding prospects on so many square meters of height. They are not scared off by the movement of the giraffe and sit tight. The blacksmith letchwe got its name from the high-frequency call, which is likened to hitting an anvil with a hammer. Pair of reedbuck. The label reed is given to them due to them being mostly observed near water. When the usual game viewing track is submerged in water, one has to take another route. That's how simple it is. One is here permanently reminded that the river belongs to the elephants. A family group of elephants is not worried crossing the river with all their babies. The little ones are capable of swimming. They don't worry about being occasionally submerged. After all, they are equipped with a snorkel or trunk for breathing. In an emergency, there are adult elephants who keep a close eye on the little ones. Guessing by the color markings, one can see that the little ones were fully submerged, while the adult elephants were only up to half their body height in the water. The name waterbuck is somewhat misleading. They're found often close to water but can also move about in a savanna, albeit never too far from water like many other antelope species. They have got glands in their hair which give off an oily substance which is water repellent. This way they have no problem to also forage in deeper water. A mature warthog boar. Identifiable are the 4 warts or skin folds and the large tusks. Skin care consists of wallowing in mud. This keeps ticks and other parasites at bay. And I carry on searching for possible tracks. On such a large body, the yellow-billed oxpecker has a lot of work keeping it clean of parasites and thereby, of course, enjoying some food. Oxpeckers find their food exclusively on animals from impalas to as large as giraffe. It is a symbiotic relationship where both parties enjoy benefits. The buffalo is relieved of ticks and parasites, and the oxpeckers find food. The call of the fish eagle is for me the call of Africa. The African chakana is in the Afrikaans language of South Africa called lily trotter. This is due to its ability to walk on leaves of water plants such as water lilies with the help of its very long toes, thereby not sinking too deep into the water.